The first person I would like to introduce you all to is Simon Okeke Jr. Simon Okeke Jr. is a dynamic Nigerian American serial entrepreneur and seasoned consultant and has made significant impact across various sectors, including technology, real estate, and mining. With a rich background consulting for Fortune 500 companies such as Deloitte, Adecco, Google, and Red Hat, an IBM subsidiary, Simon brings a wealth of experience to his ventures. He is the founder and CEO of Loads Pro, a tech startup backed by Techstars and JP Morgan, and also the chairman and CEO of Simon Mortgage Group, a licensed U.S. mortgage brokerage. His passion for affordable luxury real estate to the States, which develops homes in Nigeria's prime cities Abuja and Lagos. Additionally, Simon owns Simon Auto Connect LLC, a tech-powered used car dealership in Atlanta, Georgia, and is the president and CEO of Soinvest Global Mining. Simon has a lot of experience. I'm gonna welcome him up to the stage, and we're gonna go one by one. So thank you, Simon, for joining our panel.
I can break that down for you guys if you want. So this is a rundown duplex. It looks like his down payment was $80,000. His purchase price was $400,000. In a situation like this, Fannie Mae right now has a new program where you can put down 5% down on a purchase like this. So that's one way he would have saved his upfront cost. Another thing he could do is a FHA 203K loan, which would let him have the money loaned out to purchase and rehab the property, and he could still put down like 3.5 to 5% down. So at that, he's just coming in already kind of like winning because he has lower costs in, he has lower risk in. That's, I'll say, number one. Number two, I don't think it's a bad investment. It's a duplex. When I got my first property, I wish I had invested in a duplex or a triplex or multifamily. So I would say in the scenario like this, another thing was his high monthly payments. There's something called a debt service coverage ratio loan, which will let him go in and only be paying interest on the mortgage. When you're doing that, you already know that you're going to start cash flowing better because you're only paying interest on that mortgage. So your payments are going to be low. That loan is more suited for people that are investing, and you can actually still be paying down the principal. So you don't have to like come in with a high mortgage payment and you're trying to build wealth and make money, and you're already like your head is going scatterbrained because you're worried about your mortgage on the investment property, you're worried about your mortgage where you live. So what I would say is if you're looking to invest in real estate, number one, talk to a realtor. And if you're going to buy, make sure you're buying low, because one problem people do when they get in on any property is they buy too high. And once you come in too high, you're already losing. Yes, your property might appreciate, but if you bought high, the chance for you to appreciate at the right timing is lower. So always come in buying lower. Make sure you try and get a good interest rate. Talk to a mortgage broker, because a mortgage broker you go to a regular bank, like they'll give you products, right? But a mortgage broker would be able to give you different products and customize that for you based on your scenario. So that's some of the advice I can give. I mean, I can talk on and on about real estate, but that's some of the advice I can give regarding that.
So how important is networking in real estate industry, and what strategies do you recommend for building that professional network?
Yeah, networking is powerful in real estate because a lot of things you learn through people. Real estate is an industry, there are lawyers that go to school for real estate, but even those lawyers still network with other lawyers to gain more industry experience. So networking is important. You can look for your local real estate investment associations called RIAs. Every city has a real estate investment association. I would say that's where to start. And if you're looking to get into flips, which can be risky, look out to see if you can find a general contractor that has experience doing that, so that before you go into that, you already know what kind of costs you're going to get into. So, that's what I'll say for that for now.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
As you can see right now what's going on in the U.S. market, we can see that a lot of the private equity firms are owning more of the properties. So a lot of people are scared and saying, will they have a chance to own real estate? I think that there will always be a chance to own real estate, but land is a finite resource. So even if you can't buy property, I would say even buy land. Any business you want to start, look for someone that's already doing it, and they'll be open to coaching you on showing you how you can get from where you are and where you want to go. There are ways you can book coaching sessions with people that are established in their industry, right? You might spend a little bit of money, but those sessions are valuable. And when you do that, you will gather a lot of information that can be useful to your business. Also research, do a lot of research, networking, like he said, and yeah. When you buy, you fix and sell, you're gonna be charged taxes. We have our master CPA over here that can tell you more about that, right? But once you do a cash out refi, you won't be taxed on that. You can take that money out, invest in another property. You can take that money out and develop that property. You can add an ADU to the back of your house. I'm actually, I have a deal in Los Angeles, funny enough, where one of our investors, he bought a house in LA, and he added an ADU in the back, and that forced appreciation. So he bought that house maybe at like $750 or so. The rehab and everything might be like $300 or so, and now his appreciation is gonna be like 1.5. Hello, yes. So I can talk about the PMI thing. Everybody has their own perspective, and do what works for you, right? If you have a lot of money saved in the bank, put the 20% if it's not gonna hurt you, right? But if you don't, try and be strategic in where you acquire your property, because if you look into acquiring property in a place where a lot of things are coming in, the city's spending money, and you know that it's going to appreciate. Once your appreciation comes in, you get a new appraisal. If you have pretty much the value of your home has gone high enough where you can actually take out the money to pay off that 20%, then you won't have any more PMI. So that's a way to solve that problem. Everyone as an individual, you can invest in yourself, right? It doesn't always have to be financial. You can learn, you can read, you can acquire new skills. Like I said, even like people say, oh, hobbies are not businesses, but I know people that, okay, they like doing hair, they're making money from that. They like doing makeup, they're making money from that. Don't downplay that. Everybody has a talent, right? We were born in this world with some kind of God-given talent. That could be a way to generate income for yourself. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Really like this session. I like what Simon talked about. I had a question about, whether it made sense to put in like higher down payments and avoid PMI and kind of loan terms. You could tell that Simon was very knowledgeable, and he tailored the answer to, I think, my specific situation. He talked about really, I think, some of the nuances of real estate and kind of pursuing that as investment versus kind of living there. So I think overall, just really great panel. Learned a lot. Look forward to trying to connect more and learn more. Thanks.
Really happy to have Simon here for this panel. For me, it was really informational as a real estate agent to have a lender here to help us to really educate us about good and bad real estate investments, also excellent ones. I would love to do business with him, and I really recommend him for this amazing service that he provides as a professional.
As information about
I would say, to be honest, Simon was just perfect for me, especially when I asked a direct question. It was very personalized to my own, issues and how to go about it. And I just really appreciated it. And he gave me his information. So that's a whole mentor opportunity right there. And I feel as if my success can be guaranteed with his partnership, with his mentorship. And it's just, I'm very grateful to be here. And I'm very grateful that I stayed back and, really got to take advantage of that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think Simon was very knowledgeable in his field. I had questions about how to get back into the real estate arena. I had some prior experience before, and I kind of took a different path. I'm currently a healthcare professional looking to get back into real estate. So he was able to provide me with some resources about that and ways to move forward. with different aspects. So he talked to me about investing. There's ways to do flipping and renovation. So several options. So I'm really excited, and this was a really helpful talk.